Well, a massive blizzard is battering the Northeast, dropping up to 3 feet of snow, whipping up hurricane-force gusts of wind. Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts have all declared states of emergency tonight, and at least 500,000 homes and businesses now without power. So while the rest of us hunker down to ride this thing out, our extreme weather team's Ginger Z is reporting from the bullseye of the storm, Boston, Massachusetts.
Snowed in, shut down, and nor'eastered. More than 40 million Americans are being forced to spend their weekend indoors, thanks to this, a nor'easter that will likely make weather history. The brunt of this beast is hitting right now, snow falling at amazing rates, 1 to even 4.5 inches per hour. Winds gusting from 50 to even 70 miles per hour. And on a crazy night where only the plows are running, we hopped in with the captain of this Boston City plow.
Can you just push that handle down?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh boy, now I'm driving. Oh boy.
To see how the force was fighting the worst of it overnight.
This is just the beginning of it.
Yeah.
We're about to get...
We're in phase 1 right now.
How long do you expect to be out tonight?
Anywhere from 16 hours, 20 hours.
Wow. It's a long shift.
It's going to be a long shift for a lot of folks. This whole thing started when a snow-making clipper system, the one that dropped up to a foot of snow in Michigan, joined a moisture-filled storm from the south. The collision makes this nor'easter.
These gusts are really starting to come at us now. You get a perspective from the light, just how fast this and hard the snow is starting to fall.
This is a storm of major proportion. Stay off the roads. Stay home.
I think everybody's in a panic. Everybody's getting ready. We don't know what to expect.
Well, we do know what to expect. 1 to 2 feet of snow for some of the biggest cities, and in some places, even more. Then there's the wind and the storm surge. Major issues.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, we were just standing there and we were getting blown all over the place, and the wind's just crazy right now.
WABC reporter Tim Fleischer is gauging the storm surge in Stamford.
And I can tell you I'm standing alongside one very, very angry Long Island Sound. Take a look out here. You can see the waves already whipping up in the early stages of this blizzard.
Even before the bulk of the storm hit, the roads were terrible. A section of I-95 in Connecticut was shut down, and even plows crashed. This one flipped in Virginia.
What do you got there?
Salt.
Back in Boston, getting off the roads and back home was vital.
We need to be prepared, you know. We never know what's happened.
Yeah.
So I hope everything's fine. My only concern is about the power.
Yeah.
Because no power, no heat, you know.
More prepared. That's how millions spent their Friday.
The preps have begun. All that salt pouring into the trucks. They're getting ready here. We've got a little while before the heaviest snow starts, but they're going to be using these tons and tons of salt.
And snow quickly added up.
So the snow is really coming down here. You can hardly see the buildings of Boston, and it's just before 3 o'clock. Come down only about an inch or so on the ground. Very good packing, fun playing snow, but only for so long.
The entire city of Boston shut down early. Even Starbucks was closed. But that didn't stop some of the hardy few and their pets from getting outside.
It looks like he's enjoying the snow.
Absolutely, yeah. He's a little bit cooped up all day, so he needs to get some exercise.
Yeah, before the big snow.
Exactly.
Yeah, you looking forward to it?
Absolutely, yeah. I got no car. I'm right by the park here, so got no reason to complain. I just heard that we might get a foot or two, so it sounds like the blizzard of '78, which I grew up hearing my parents talk about, and so maybe our turn now for a similar storm.
At the airports, more than 4,700 flights canceled through Sunday. In Boston, Logan Airport was a ghost town. JetBlue tweeted out this picture of their last 3 jets leaving before the storm. But in New York, the real worry is that areas devastated by Hurricane Sandy this past fall are being hit again. ABC's Ron Claiborne spent the day in the Rockaways in Queens, which practically washed away in Sandy.
How many storms of the century can you have in 6 months? Yeah. It's a little nervous.
Sheila Smith finally moved back home just before New Year's, but still can only live on the 2nd floor of this house.
Does it feel like you're getting kind of beat up here?
We're always getting beat up here. It's just, I'm a little nervous with the waves and the storm coming through, but I'm upstairs and hopefully this time it will not hit any of the houses here.
Are you prepared this time? How as prepared as you can be?
I'm as prepared as I can be.
Another fear tonight is that the power will go out again.
The power lines go down, and you can see those power lines are so low, and you can see that pole is tilting.
Yeah.
So very often in a storm, we'll lose power for a day, a day, half a day. So I got gas in my generator. We're more prepared than ever, I guess.
And social media was abuzz with the images of the blizzard, some even celebrating the weather. But for much of the East Coast, there is little to celebrate. Visibility will be near zero.
If you don't currently have a reason to be on the road, if you're not an emergency personnel that's required to report to work somewhere, stay home.
Tonight, the plows will try to keep up.
Does this truck have a name?
Well, it has a number.
Oh. You don't have a name for it?
Ginger.
Oh, it's named Ginger. That's so nice. He's definitely on the extreme team now.
As the newly formed Extreme Team and everyone else prepares to wake up making snow-filled history. For Nightline, I'm Ginger Z in Boston, Massachusetts.